Hello, Mike Ako, and good afternoon. Mahalo for joining today's AEN hearings. We are here for a couple of DMs on the agenda. It's February 12th, and we'll convene here in room 224, and also video conferencing, which includes the audio and video of remote participants. It's being streamed live on YouTube. In the unlikely event that this hearing is cut short, we will reconvene to discuss any outstanding business, and a public notice will be posted on the legislature's website. So let's see here. Got starting off with Senate Bill 547 relating to water conservation, incentivizes the installation and use of gray water recycling systems and atmospheric water generators in the state by establishing an income tax credit to be administered by the Department of Taxation, requires the Department of Business, Economic Development, and Tourism to establish a rebate program, and requires the State Building Code Council to adopt certain standards on gray water recycling systems and atmospheric water generators in the state. So on this one, the chair's recommendation will be to pass with the amendments from DOTAX and also the Department of Health, and will also defect the date to July 1st, 2050. Members, any discussion? Chair votes aye. Vice Chair?
On Senate Bill 547, passing with amendments, Chair votes aye, Vice Chair votes aye, Senator DeCoy.
Aye.
Senator Rhodes.
Aye.
Senator Awal.
Aye.
Chair of 5 in favor, motion adopted.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Committee on Economic Development and Tourism, same requests. Any discussion? Seeing none, Vice Chair for the vote, Chair goes aye.
I vote yes. Senator Fukunaga, excuse. Senator Kim, excuse. Senator Awa.
Aye.
Chair, your recommendation is adopted.
Thank you.
And that concludes the first. Okay, coming back with the AEN 1 p.m. agenda for some more decision making. First on the agenda is SB 1633, the Green Building Tax Credit, establishing a green building tax credit for costs related to the construction of a primary structure made with at least 30% Hawaii grown hemp material, allows any hemp processor with a permit from the Department of Health to sell an edible or beverage CBD product that contains THC of not more than 2.5 milligrams per serving and not more than 25 servings per package. Prohibits the sale of an edible or beverage cannabinoid product to any person less than 21 years of age. Establishes child-resistant packaging requirements for edible cannabinoid products. Clarifies that the THC concentration limit for a non-edible legacy cannabinoid product or manufactured hemp product should be subject only to federal restrictions, and amends the definition of hemp biomass to include stalks and foliage material. Requires the Department of Health to establish a dedicated hemp program to regulate hemp that is separate from the regulatory process for cannabinoid products with a high concentration of THC. Okay, members on SB 1633. On this one, the recommendation will be to pass with amendments from DOTAX, and also will be amending section 328G-A subsection A as follows. Notwithstanding section 328G-3E, any hemp processor with a permit pursuant to section 328G-2 may sell, hold, offer, or distribute for sale an edible or beverage cannabinoid product that contains a THC concentration of not more than 2.5 milligrams per serving and not more than 25 servings per package, as is standard within the industry. We'll also defect the date to July 1st, 2050 to encourage further conversation. Any discussion? Chair votes aye. Vice Chair?
On Senate Bill 1633, passing with amendments, Chair votes aye, Vice Chair votes aye, Senator DeCoy.
Aye.
Senator Rhodes.
Aye.
Senator Awal.
Aye.
Chair of 5 in favor, motion is adopted.
Thank you, members. And let's see. The next measure is SB 391 relating to recycling, expands the Electronic Device Recycling and Recovery Act to include the collection of recycling of certain lithium-ion batteries, requires manufacturers of lithium-ion batteries to recycle or arrange for the recycling of lithium-ion batteries sold in the state and ensure the safe collection, storage, transportation, and recycling of the batteries. And on this, members, the chair's recommendation will be to amend the measure into a working group under Hawaii State Energy Office as suggested by HSEO. And the working group shall focus on best practices for lithium-ion, EOL, lithium-ion battery management, cost, safety, and environmental impact comparison of in-state versus out-of-state recycling options. Third, the feasibility of pursuing recycling options outside the U.S. Next, cost analysis, infrastructure assessment, and enforcement considerations for a lithium-ion battery recycling program, and also environmental impact assessment of different management practices. And the working group shall consist of the Chief Energy Officer or the Energy Officer's designee, who shall serve as the co-chairperson of the working group. Also, the Director of the Hawaii Natural Energy Institute or the Director's designee, who shall serve as the co-chairperson of the working group. There'll be one representative from the Department of Health and one representative from each of the counties from the department that supervises waste management. Also, the co-chairpersons of the working group shall invite the following individuals to serve as members of the working group: 2 representatives from the electronic waste recycling, 1 representative from battery manufacturing industry, 1 representative from electronics manufacturing, 1 representative from the waste shipping industry, 1 representative from the insurance industry, representatives from retailers that sell batteries and battery-containing devices, 1 representative from an organization that specializes in extended producer responsibility policy, 1 representative from an environmental organization that specializes in waste reduction and recycling, 1 representative from the fire department, 1 representative from the Hawaii Energy Policy Forum, 1 representative who specializes in consumer electronics repair, and other individuals as invited by the co-chairpersons. And the working group shall submit a report of its findings and recommendations, including any proposed legislation, to the legislature no later than 20 days prior to the convening of the regular session of 2026, and shall be dissolved on June 30th, 2026. Any discussion? Chair votes aye. Vice Chair?
On Senate Bill 391, passing with amendments, chair votes aye, vice chair votes aye. Senator DeQuoit,
Aye.
Senator Rhodes,
Aye.
Senator Awa.
Aye.
Chair, you have 5 in favor, motion is adopted.
Thank you, members, and this concludes the 1 o'clock decision-making AEN hearing.